Alright, we're at the match SoV vs eoN, which is pretty big tournament match going on here. SoV is on human first, and eoN is on beast, and if you're just listening to the sound, time left is going to be 44 and 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, beast started out quick by P-mining their stone with a SoV layer, while humans are being a bit more adventurous and going across the middle. Looks like they might try and garrison. Beast going for quick tech with Nexus going up already. And humans kind of running around a bit. SoV looks like they garrisoned their second mine. And the guys in the middle are just kind of milling around. Beast's already got a Kana up.
Attack this unit.
We have two SoV guys against the Beast team, and they go down. Humans, there's a guy on the hill, but doesn't look like they're doing anything with it. I think they're just trying to get the most stone out of the little mine down there. They're going electric, so not going to be too turtley. And yeah,
Building constructed.
I guess I could be more excited, but it's a start. All the beasts are using frenzy and rushing down the right side. They want to definitely sub that hill. Looks like there's going to be no opposition either. They're building a sub layer on the hill now. Meanwhile, humans, two little excursions to the base. It looks like beasts already have strata and fire is going up. And the sub layer is still being built. Voldo looks like he's finally found it. He gets killed. You should expect to see the humans try and well, they really should have a shield going up. They're getting a mag going up because the beasts are going to be coming down off that hill in large numbers. In terms of tech, humans are getting flux and relocator. They still don't have a shield, and they're trying to build just all the tech in the back of the base, so it might be a bit hard to put a shield up when the time comes, unless they want to put it on this elevated ground here, but that's gonna make it pretty exposed to summoners. Beasts are rushing this garrison. Humans are putting up a defense. Flux clearly wins over Frostbolts in this case.
Destroy this building.
Tempest vs Flux, and Savage is out. Humans have a bit of an advantage now. Still definitely helps that the Beast's got that hill, because they're coming out in large numbers over to try and push up against the human base.
Destroy this building.
So they're getting there's a shield up as well. Not a bad place for it either. They just need to block it off a bit more. Ballista's up. See if Dirkus can sneak one, but of course not. It's a Tempest. SoV's really trying to use their superior killing ability, let's put it that way. At least to drain the stone out of the beast. And with electric and relocators, it's working quite well. Dirkus still trying to sneak that siege, even though he has almost no health left.
We are attacking their subland.
Got one of the spires down. Guess he was kind of useful, but other than that, he's dead. Human base going chem before they even tried to block off the shield anymore. That was a quick reload. Yeah, fire buff the chip rule. I'm sure there was a guy there earlier, but we didn't see him. Yeah, potentially sack.
Attack the siege unit. Attack the siege unit.
And that was a nice little immobilizer plus flux there to stop the almost certain sack. Yep. Neither team really seems to be dedicated to either direction. They're not really pushing on the side or through the middle. They're both kind of just equaling it out. Bit of a stalemate here in terms of position. So Nemesis surrounded by beasts. Quick little reload there, and not a problem either. Looks like the humans did finally commit, and they're committing to attacking this sub on the hill.
Move here. Attack this
Electric buff beats fire buff. And the humans, for one of them to get dead, let's put it that way. Two, actually. 3 now. Oh, just 2, because the other one died. So yeah, they're taking some swings at the sub-layer. It looks like beasts are almost out of gold as well, which makes it kind of hard to ward off savages. One of the good things about going electric first is you might not have a shield up right away, but you definitely win the gold game. It's nice little by Inder there. Humans need to get a siege up on that sub-layer. Potentially, I don't know, can you shoot it? Maybe if you're lucky you can shoot it from the middle, but I don't think that's going down for a little bit unless they get some demos on the sub-layer. Flux is just dominating right now. Now it looks like Legos are up to as well. And a dead scavenger, that was exciting. Missed the action as well. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't think I've exactly seen many humans die, except for that one of course, but in terms of kill score, the SoV is definitely dominating. Let's put it that way, put it nicely. Shield is still not blocked off if she got a sack and a heal buff or two. to just take that down. Looks like humans might even be out of gold here. Yeah, they are. So we get nomads with a relocator and flux. Yeah, the beast of the gold now.
Our red stone mine is getting low. Thank you.
Coils up. Beasts are kind of low in gold, and humans are even lower. Nobody really has gold at all.
Unit available.
Move unit available.
I don't think SHoGuN really knew what he was doing there. Leapt in the range and then kind of just blazed until he hit something, but he didn't. Somebody on the human team is gold, let's put it that way. LS? Despite having coil, he's getting owned by Tempest here.
Our redstone mine is depleted.
Have shield up at the second garrison. Not a whole lot of stone left either, and they're trying to build another garrison to act as a faster spawn point. Don't know if that's a really good idea, but we'll see how it plays out.
Building constructed.
Humans are really making a push on the sub-layer now, and with at least half of them Legos, might make a dent here. A little sneak speed buff going on over there. As the humans get buffed. Yeah, okay. Well, he got a demo off in the sub-layer, but he also killed himself in the process. Shield is... it's unique. It's tried to be blocked off from people from the other side where the beasts would normally come, and I don't know if you can fit through here. Yeah, I think you can. Not all that much of an advance in the middle at all. Humans just keeping the coil, using their range to an advantage. Beast did sub kind of on the hill, closer to the stone, but that's completely open to any ballista that wants to roll by. Human's still making a little bit of a push there, only to relocate. Yeah.
Our sub-layer is under
Here's
attack.
a little interesting situation. With no workers on the other side of the garrison, they can't get this mine. It's like human shield is blocked off from SAC to a large extent. Still go over the research center, but And in terms of summoners, I don't think they'll be getting that too easily. It's still hittable, but not really. There's a worker push over the middle. The sub-layer I told you was easy to hit with Ballista, did get hit with Ballista, but the worker's dead.
Attack.
Beast out of gold. Humans have a bit more, so it seems. More personal gold. The commander should possibly turn tax up a bit. Can't hear me. Inder again with a elect buff and a demo. He doesn't die from it that time because he relocated, and I don't know if it actually went off. Judging by the sub-layer health, no it didn't. It's like a catapult taking shots at the beast base. Maybe not a whole lot of damage. Looks like it hit the strata a few times. It's not dead, but needs to be repaired. Looks like humans took down that sub when I wasn't looking. It's a little mini-map. The beast rallied to kill the siege at base, and they lost the sub-layer as a result. Now it looks like they all spawned at the sub-layer here. I don't know why it selected SHoGuN from that, but okay. Inder again, buffing. Oh, just missed him.
Attack this unit.
If humans can get a garrison up there, it would be very advantageous. I don't think ReDMaN sees the Predator behind him, nor does the Predator see ReDMaN. Looks like Beasts are getting a sub back up there. Dirkus sees it, but he doesn't have a demo. He just has to take on the whole team here. Not the whole team, but you know. Nice little mobilizer and kill the building. Oh yeah, mobilizer and electric again. Dirkus is doing really well here. He just needs to take out this last predator. But the sub-layer is up right when he hits it. So even though there's more human reinforcements, the beast can spawn now. It's unfortunate. Demo gets killed right at the last second. Looks like we have a bit of a push on the beast base here. Stop spectating humans. I admire Preda's melee weapon. No, not Preda. Karna's melee weapon of choice, but
Attack this unit.
one demo's already gone off on the strata, and looks like another does, and strata is down. Humans are really starting to push here, getting some major tech down. Entropy just went down.
Well
Naturally, beasts are sort of gold at this point. Humans are pushing up the middle, not so much on the far side. Beast got that hill again, and I don't know if humans must have forgot about it, or they've been successful enough through the middle. There he is. Very good at relocating. I haven't seen too many human deaths. It's like if Sergeant can sneak to this sub, might do some serious damage. But he's not. There's a beast right there. Yeah, the whole beast team kind of just comes down to kill him. Not the whole team, but humans still making a bit of a push. They got up to the beast bridge until they kind of just decided to go away. Oh no, until the humans relocated. What am I talking about? Shield still hasn't changed. Got a backup shield ready to be a backup shield up on the hill. Humans really haven't changed their base too much because they haven't been able to get the workers to get the rest of that redstone mine. They could, but I don't think the commander really needs to. You could just mine gold and use it as a reserve. Beast worker gets noticed when he tries to go up the middle. Rebuilding entropy at their second sublayer. And Strata's already been rebuilt. Both teams are mining gold. Looks like beasts have been mining more of it. Still down as well in terms of the gold. Well, humans do a good job of relocating. That was a nice accidental shot by Delinquent Habits then. And he almost takes down that sub. One or two more shots. Entropy's almost back up. Looks like the sub layer is getting nailed a bit here. Beast team, very good at all spawning at once. The best way to minimize human effort is to completely gang tackle them. They do a good job of that. Dirkus with a ballista, shooting. Okay, that was a lucky shot. Let's put it that way. He's shooting with a catapult and hitting the sublayer dead on first try, and the sublayer's down. I'll give him credit for that. That was a pretty good siege takedown there. Using it for what it's meant to be used for as well. Beasts are gonna have to protect their second mine because that's where they have entropy. I haven't seen much about a gate yet, but it's still a tech that needs to be protected. Nice melee death there. Eventually one of the teams is gonna have to try and get the middle stones, but beasts have been pushing workers. They haven't actually got any alive down there. And I would think humans would be a bit stone strapped as well with that shield at the extension. Somebody noticed the invisible astral peasant. He gets properly killed. Humans are building a garrison up on the hill. Whenever a beast comes in the range, we get about 30 different hit. Not 30. No, just flux. Let's put it that way, flux. It looks like unless this guy... Ooh. Okay. We had a fire buff there with a lower little response by Dirkus with the electric buff. Of course the sackers come. Like the sacker, and he goes off. Garrison's pretty hurt at this point. It's down. I'll give eoN one credit for one thing in particular. The fact they like to all go at the same time. It might not be the most beneficial thing because they sometimes lose ground at other places, but when there needs to be something done, they like to spawn all at once. Just a little bit of redstone mine there. I'd guess 1,000 or so. And looks like humans don't even have enough for another garrison. They need to get that mine. A bit of a beast push up the middle, with a summoner getting in range. The shield. Might be a hard shot though, but might be able to do it. Flux comes to haunt the summoner. A little sacrifice going on there. As ReDMaN stands his ground and tries to take on the beast team. He has to relocate, and looks like Astro Pennant might get a shot or two on the shield. If he's smart. You can see it even. Now he shot at the wrong place. Shot right through there. And it looks like he was killed with a speed buff. A little demo there. I don't know why he did that. Run right by Sergeant. Didn't see the wards there until he already jumped, and it looks like he just relocated. Dirkus could do some damage, but there's a whole lot of beasts in the middle, but looks like he might even skirt around most of them. They don't see him, of course. Because humans pushed on kind of their left side, and beasts have pushed on their left side of the mid. The beast approaching the human base, we have humans approaching the beast base. Completely missed each other. Looks like one of the beasts spotted Dirkus. In terms of kills, it's about the same as it was in terms of ratio. I mean, humans, still kind of dominating in terms of kills, but only because they like to relocate a lot. I started out with electric, and it looks like they're staying with electric with flux all the time now. I think all of the humans have flux as they march on the beast base. Looks like they must have taken out... Yeah, they took out the beast's second sub. Wish I could have seen that. There's enough Legos in the base right now to do some damage. Demo pack doesn't go off though. At this point, I think it's pretty safe to say that unless beasts can do something pretty significant, they're gonna have trouble coming back from this point. Building a sub-layer on their right in front of their tech. Looks like there's a catapult only just alive. Might be able to hit something. No. He's dead. Human in the beast base. Demo doesn't go off. There are enough beasts there to stop it. Looks like human is conjured up the stone to get the garrison on the hill. And yeah, it's because workers were sent out to get the rest of that mine. It's like somebody sacked that tower. They both repairing it. The beast all with scavengers jumping in to kill the demo pack before it goes off and sacrifice himself in the process and lose even more gold. But they have tech. I don't know what the point of tech is when you can't buy it though. Now, quite a bit of a siege influx from after the humans built their garrison there. There's too much siege and not enough people protecting them. Like one of the demos went off. Kana's dangerously low. So is the sub-layer at the front, as that gets nailed by a ballista in the distance, but doesn't get it completely down. Beast's gonna need to do something about that garrison on the hill. Even though they got their sub-layer on the hill, they didn't really exploit it like the humans are. Using it as a quick spawn point to the base here. Sublayer's down. Looks like there's at least one dedicated repairer on the Arcana, and I was right, there's two. I don't think it's worth it to sometimes randomly drop those demo packs I've been seeing all the time. Looks like humans are trying to get a garrison up on, or they already did, on another stone mine. Looks like that'll go unopposed as well. Fire Shrine's getting nailed. One more hit away and fire would have been down. Looks like that repair might have even helped as well. Even that Dirkus after with a Nomad taking down the Arcana. He's still going as well. Looks like that Spire started to do some damage there. So beasts are without Arcana or fire, and I think there was something there. Catapult in the distance, but he's not hitting anything. Doesn't realize it either. He's getting a bit on the strata, so he'll keep on shooting when he's not even hitting it. I think this might be one of the final pushes. We've got HaaaZe with a catapult with enough Legos to guard him as well. beasts still look like they're starting to get some of the money back with seeing some preds now.
Attack this unit.
HaaaZe got at least one shot in the fire shrine, 2 shots that's being rebuilt. And it's down. And he goes down as well. The Newerth is getting nailed by Dirkus. That's going down. Looks like enough stopped those two from going down. Kind of that close to going down, and it does right as Dirkus relocates right afterwards. Okay, I don't know why they're building electrical there, but I guess at this point it won't really hurt them. And there's a closer garrison now. I think as soon as those siege units roll up, ReDMaN with the catapult. Yeah, the layer is going down. They're not gonna get enough of a push to take down that siege unit, and at this point they only have a Nexus and a Spire. Okay, looks like it's a good game. SoV wins round 1. So Dirkus got Sadist. Looks like we have an eoN as most violent. Yeah, at this point it looks like SoV gets the majority of the wards in terms of stats. I didn't even get to name an MVP, they called the vote too fast. Anyway, I'll do round 2 now, and I'll try to be a bit more excited. Okay, match 2, SoV vs eoN. eoN is humans this time around, and SoV is beasts. Very quick garrison, and eoN's little stone mine there. Well, SoV, this, coincidentally, is rushing again. Last time, eoN did a quick sub-layer, while SoV came out to this middle. It looks like SoV might try for a sub-layer here, or just see if they can disrupt the base a bit. They're over the bridge. I think at this point they're just going to try and take out workers. Yeah, stuck in the mine. So even though the P-mine garrison, there's enough of a SoV effort to at least minimize the amount they could get out, even though they do have a significant amount of stone already extracted. But looks like beasts also have done the same. They also built a P-mine sub, and a little behind in the stone race. But at this point, there is nobody except 2 SoV guys out in the field, and 2 eoN guys going to the sub-layer now. Oh no, Gar now. I wish I would call it the same thing, I wouldn't need to switch them. Looks like the eoN guys are actually going on to go to the middle, and the ReDMaN, and his little buddy, I don't know where he's gone, following behind. They really could have subbed to the human's second mine there, and it looks like they might just be... Oh, no, they're doing a sub-layer on the hill close to the second mine, pretty high up on the mine as well, the hill as well. You could see it from the human base. This would be kind of concerning. There's 4 beasts there, followed by 3 humans at this point. And it looks like the humans didn't end up garring up there either. They jumped down to try and help out take this out as well. With 2 beasts left, it looks like they're not going to get this one up. I don't want to spectate corpses, but okay. There's just too many humans there. The sub-layer's down. Even though whoever that beast was managed to hold out for quite some time then. In terms of tech, Beast went fire. They're gonna sack rush, but looks like they don't have the forward garrison to do so. Humans have a fair amount of towers and electric starting up. A lot of randomly placed towers. They're gonna need to delete some of them when the shield comes up. So they're not all going to get covered. Humans survived the initial rush. They can do better after this. In terms of killing, humans are dominating at this point. That's what it kind of helps when they go electric, as well as beasts failed in both little rushes they did. One of the rush being take out the workers, but yeah, you know. Looks like there's enough beasts to get some sort of presence on the hill. But there's workers coming, not workers, humans coming that will put a challenge to that. Beasts have to deal with the fire weapons now. As soon as humans get flux, you know, just as I said that, somebody shot a flux out. Looks like they have kind of control over the hill now. Except they are, yeah, they're waiting. They're garrisoning. They have a garrison up now. Potentially not the best place, though. I would have put it on this side because now you can have summoners shooting it from here, as well as summoners shooting it from here. But I mean, it's more of a walk for sackers. Yeah, flux is up. Beasts are gonna have trouble against it. Looks like beasts have a sub-layer in the middle that I didn't see going up. Well, humans coming with advanced tech and savages here. They're gonna try and do somewhat like a lazy little sack rush, but there's already a shield up. Way in the back corner as well. Nice little delete the tower there by the human commander to save some stone before it was sacked. Ballistas from the humans, spawning from the new hilltop gear, but fortunately beasts of blaze, which really makes it easy when taking care of these ballistas. Still no sub-layer garrison on the second mines of both teams, and that sub-layer that the beast had was taken down pretty quickly, thanks to the ballistas. There we go. I said it. But they're no match at this point because of all the blaze. Gangbanged. In terms of kills, it's still human dominated. Flux, this garrison's going down because there's just too many sackers here. Never mind. 50% success ratio is not good enough to take down the garrison. But now it's going down. One last little sack by Inder. Beast finally got a sub-layer in there, the second mine here, which gave them the ability to take care of that. Last game started with eoN kind of dominating a bit, and this game started with eoN kind of dominating a bit in terms of strategy. I don't know if SoV can keep up the Oh. Never mind, I was about to say something, then I realized there's two shield towers next to each other in the human base. Both are extremely exposed. And, looks like humans went to the garrison. But yeah, like I was saying, SoV needs to maintain the same, little gameplay they put on last, match where they were able to conserve stone enough. That someone had the right idea, except Sergeant, there's no garrison up there anymore. And he gets fluxed to death. Enough humans here putting a little push on the beast base. Of course they don't have demos, but there's enough presence they can do some damage. Oh, it looks like they just, they got swarmed pretty quickly. Still nobody really on the hill. Just want to see what these beasts are doing. Commander selected them. Might try and do a sub-layer right about here, right where they had another one before. The only problem with that is that, yeah, there's a garrison there, as well as it's shootable from base with ballistas. Trying to sack the shield at this point. Luckily they started the second tower to kind of block it off, but you could go around if there weren't people guarding it, of course. Flux, stops sackers pretty quickly. Beasts have a bit of a presence on the hill here. See if the humans can do anything about it. Yeah, very smart relocate there. When you drop down and there's a beast in front of you and two behind you, about to swing, good time to relocate. Humans just kind of walking over unopposed down the middle, a few of them. We have a beast sneaking down here. It looks like the humans are really doing the push on the side with the hill. A big push here. 6 people versus 1, no, 6 savages versus 1 scav. And Dirkus is like trying to get out of there as fast as possible. The humans kind of broke up a little bit and I don't know where they went anymore. Hex might get some damage if he's unnoticed. I like the use of immobilizers by both human teams here. It's a fresh little tactic, let's say. It's not used very as much as it should be.
Attack this unit.
Weapon available.
Nice little kills there by Delinquent Habits. I thought he was a commander, but looks like he switched. He better not take command after this. Humans pretty much taking out their frustration on the Arcana here. Preds are out though. Gonna make short work of them. Very short work of them. That was 2 seconds flat maybe. Hex does get does manage to sneak by and shooting at the fire shrine, but he didn't. If only he started hitting the Arcana, he might have been able to take down a building. I still don't know why they have 2 shields up here. Maybe Siege needs to be protected and that one didn't reach it. But you could always just delete that one. You could have them both there. I guess there's no real problem with it. Just 2 fairly vulnerable buildings next to each other. And if there's a gate back there, it's gonna be hard to kill it. With the towers at least. Legos are out now, and worker just hiding behind the tree there, acting as a sensor. Surprised nobody saw it. Strata is in front of the second mine here. Nobody really has the hill yet. We still have this little worker as a sensor, but both of them have, oh, that's a real sensor, never mind. They've shielded off this, second mine. It's impossible to sack. I guess you could sum it, but you have to get pretty close to do that. Over there, but it's partly in the tree. Looks different on XR for me, so if you're watching the demo, you realize it's kind of easy to see. But I think that tree's thicker in SFE. Recently changed as well. The guys that have been doing XR really put a lot of effort into improving the various models. You'll see the differences just watching this video. Forgot to turn shaders on though, that's a shame. Sanctuary is going up. Looks like we're gonna have some dedicated shaman. And based on kills, I'm guessing it might be Sergeant. Just a little guess, nothing against him. I do the same. Beast is starting to push a bit more here. That was a pretty terrible disruptor throw there. And I think there might be enough there. Yeah, he's pushing workers to try and sub-layer the hill. And it turns out that the garrison would have done much better here, because I didn't even realize the sackers can just pretty much leap on over there. Looks like sub-layer in the same place I kind of just not suggested the build on, thanks, because you can jump onto it, but I guess it saves it from ballistas somewhat. Makes it easier for humans to demo though. Much easier for humans to demo. I'm not really sure I like the human base at all, sort of thing. I guess it's sack-proof to some extent, but yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, terribly sorry about that. Looks like I've missed most of the game though. People watching the video will notice that you've just jumped ahead maybe about 5 minutes, and eoN has kind of decimated the beast base. A bit of an emergency, but looks like they've started to rebuild tech at the second mine there. Humans don't have the hill, and it looks like that shield went down. A lot changed. eoN base is still disgusting as usual. And even though there's no buildings next to lair, they really need to take out these tech at the second sub. Strata might go down. Depends if shampoo can do it. And for people watching the demo, I left, quickly ran down, and then I realized might as well spectate somebody, just click the mouse button and go, and I don't know who it ended up specking, but you got a view of his angle. I think he was a beast. Whew. Looks like beasts could hold up if they just get enough gold now, and definitely help with a human who's you know, a bit too eager to take out the lair. Speed buff right into a whole bunch of beasts. Another human dead. Collecting the gold. It's really well here. eoN needs to not blow this opportunity. Because they're definitely in a dominant situation, but looks like beasts are getting the gold to come back at this point.
Attack the siege unit. Our lair is under siege.
So,
well done.
they don't have entropy, but they managed to rebuild the other ones, and they're just trying to hold on long enough here. 17 minutes until it's a tie, and as Voldo says, they win the game. Just really need to keep all their tech alive. Chin is itchy for anybody who's concerned. Big human push here. The only problem is that most of them are nomads. Getting killed pretty easily. And beasts are starting to make a bit of a gold comeback. They've lost pretty much their base. But at this point, gold is the determinant because they both have the tech required. And SoV actually does have more gold than eoN at this point, in terms of team gold. Nailing the coffin right now would be a garrison on the hill, I would say. But it's not really a coffin either. It's a cool little experience where they're kind of hanging on, and might be able to overturn any sort of outcome. Or even just hold out for 16 more minutes now. Kinda doubt that, but it's possible. Somebody needs to stop that siege, you know? Oh, that was a cheap little electric there. Already 2-on-1 and he elect buffed. I don't know, just wasting it for when it needs to be used properly. Looks like Strato was taken out. That's a pretty big blow. So is Siege as well.
Our sub-lair is under attack.
They do have the stone to rebuild some of it. But at this point it's... yeah, pretty much just hold on. Looks like they didn't lose the shield there. The commander's actually strategically deleting the towers. Yeah, once again, the base is still ugly as hell. I don't know, you could even, if there's a guard tower there, you could just sum right over and hit the shield because they're in elevated ground. Looks like this is a human map this far. I wouldn't have thought it as such. eoN's being good with the early game, and SoV in the last game has been good at holding on, but yeah, see if they can do it. HaaaZe disconnected, server timed us out. Okay, they're already up one if she was here. Whatever, I don't know what's going on. My stepdad called me. I'm sort of in if you're not down here in 30 seconds, I'm gonna kill somebody, so I have to. I take his word for it most of the time. Humans really need to push a bit harder on the B2nd stone mine here. If they do that, they can definitely win the game when beasts run out of stone to rebuild tech. Looks like they've done so at this point, and they were rebuilding Strata there, and that was taken out. Fraps started kind of just 20 frames per second. No, I don't know. My computer's doing something. A bit jumpy now. I don't know what Inder's gonna try and do. Possibly just act as a distraction
Our
for the catapult.
sub-lair is
Gets
under
lucky and kills
attack.
him. Hold on a second, I'm really jerky at this point. Okay, it's restarted, and it didn't seem to do a single thing. Oh, now it's better. Now it's much better. Fire is basically their primary tech now, as well as, you know, Beast typical melee. Looks like humans are doing a bit of a push down the middle, as well as two Legos down the side. These guys, they really should be attacking on this hillside more, because the instant they get rid of just even one more of these tech, it's all over. Get rid of that sub-layer, and, like they almost did once, and yeah, it is all over at that point. And humans hit the stone as well. They've been conserving it, not spending it on building a good base that can withstand an attack, but yeah. I think I've been bashing Mind a bit too much about that. He's done good so far. They managed to come back. Really only seen SoV win most of these fights when I just glance at people. I think eoN can't really, well, I mean, look at the kill death, eoN's definitely winning, but that helps with relocators, of course. I'll never forget. But they can't seem to put the final nail in the coffin here. With more beasts, with more humans in the middle in the field, I think they're all too interested in killing that sub-layer. Not sub-layer, that layer there. And not enough on taking out the tech. You don't see many eoN kills before the relocate. Because SoV's doing really good at swarming them with predators now. In terms of gold, SoV's actually out of gold. It looks like the tax is low as well. Because this guy has a lot of stone and gold. Big push down the center again by humans, with 2 ballistas following, at least 3 units, and looks like they're garrisoning in the middle. I'll say it's a unique garrison, because the instant the beasts go over that hill, it's just all downhill from there. I don't know, I don't think that's going to do very much. It's going to, maybe one wave of ballistas spawning now, but the instant the beast realizes one there and the layer doesn't get killed in the process, it's all sacked from this point on. And yeah, it's almost down. It doesn't help that the beast can just jump off the middle hill as well, like it looks like ReDMaN's doing, except he has no health. So layer's getting nailed a bit by one ballista, who gets killed by another ballista. Really, it just takes one more sack, which is coming now. Mine isn't getting, oh, never mind, more than one sack, there's being no repairs there. But LS decides to go after the catapult and dies in the process. The layer might be going down. This catapult's gonna do some damage if it can even hit the target. No, he can't. He's not in a good enough angle to do it. He's taken down. Garrison needs 1 more sack, maybe 2 more, and they get it down. It goes down. So SoV holds on for a little bit longer. Fortunately, they saw the fire up. If fire was down, it would be all over, to be honest. Mine as you passed.
Our lair is under siege.
Of course the lair is under siege. It's on fire. It's pretty significantly on fire. And humans wanna... I hate when people do that, when they demo and then just elect. The demo is killed though in time, and basically it's gonna be this guy anyway. Trying to take out the lair with enough buffs as possible, but he's not gonna do it. He needs a bit more than looks like they have a new addition to the ugly, retarded human base, trying to stop Sax, who might go around on top of the research center, either into electrical or into the arsenal. I guess you might be able to climb over and then kill one of the shield towers, but there's a spare one in case, so don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah. Looks like SoV's managed to hold on, and there's 7.5 seconds left. Team's repairing the lair. Looks like they probably all just scout for this ballista coming over the hill. But, I think this might be a tie. Let's just put it that way. It's, even though I came back when nobody even realized how the whole Beast team was taken out, Commander managed to rebuild, and we're at the point where just individually this guy keeps loving to do runs on the lair. See if we can demo it and buff as much as possible. The demo never goes off. He uses 2 buffs as well. Takes out the workers that might be mining gold anyway. I don't know. I think that's a more productive use of your time, like, you know, maybe taking out the tech first so they can't kill you. Because I haven't seen humans come over from the hill at all, really. The tower at the garrison's down. I think that might have been sacked, judging by the dead bodies over the place. Yeah, well done, Hex. Well done. If I buff that Nomad. Enough. Once again, he goes out, Hakugei, speed buff this time, trying to get by everybody with the demo on the wall. He's gonna let buff as soon as he gets down, and then he's gonna mag buff and try and, you know, when his demo doesn't go off, he's gonna try and kill the workers, or do the workers first, there's a mag buff. That was before the mag buff. Now he's gonna like buff. He gets killed, and he managed to do a grand total of 3 swings on the lair. The second garrison there is getting pummeled by sackers, or at least hit by 1 sack in the last minute. I didn't see it, of course. I don't know, eoN definitely has the major advantage here. They could wrap up this game pretty easily. They just like to push, try and buff to get to the lair, and then die. The lair is doing better than before thanks to these sorts of tactics. I mean, maybe if there's a ballista who went the same little path over the middle here, not middle, the side, might get something done. Like there's a sack going up in this garrison. Didn't hit the garrison much, but managed to kill Shampoo. I said that funny, of course. Getting a bit more lively now, I'm starting to wake up. The problem with shoutcasting European matches is that it's a different time zone. Sure, it's not really that early, just that I like to sleep in sometimes. Um, 4 minutes left. Yeah, it's gonna be a tie. It's, quite frankly, mismanagement on eoN part. They definitely look like they have the advantage here, but like I've said once again and again, they're just not attacking properly. It's all Legos up the middle trying to take out the lair, and they do realize there is all the beast tech over here. Looks like fire was hurt significantly as well. You just gotta take out fire if you want to win this game. Potentially also the Nexus, and looks like the human second mine garrison's gone. Probably a sack by Inder, my guess is. It's prevalent before. I'll let Blaze. Get Newerth. I thought I heard the sound go off. That might have been a waste of a buff there, I honestly don't know. Looks like humans are trying to build a garrison up on the hill. This will be their last stop. They will try and all spawn siege and go for this layer here. They're not going to make it because there's Blaze. Yeah. Where did the Nomad go? There he went. I don't know why I couldn't see him. And we have a Pred doing the natural task of scouting. He sees the speed puff Nomad and he checks it out with a sack. Once again, terrible place for Dirkus. Asking he's jumping. At this point, as soon as the garrison comes up, it's down to 15%. Sack, let's put it this way, is kind of overpowered when you use it properly. Because when there's just beasts sneaking in with a sack, it's more effective than humans sneaking in with a bit demo, I'd say. Because beasts can sneak a little better. He used to have the right idea, except he had nobody guarding him, and he had a whole city of fire wards stopping him. Yeah. Well done, SoV, I guess. This is, if they can just hold out enough for the tie, since they won the last match, they can win this. It's a bit surprising to see humans being dominant in both. Yeah. eoN wants to extend the time. Even with more time, unless they get a new commander, or maybe even just a new tactic, let's go and kill their tech first, but it's really too late to do that, because they don't have the, they definitely do not have the ability to get to that tech anymore, unless it's through the middle and over. Beasts are actually starting to push now, despite not having strata at all, and losing the all-significant ping buff, all the gold, as you can see by the eoN team in Nomads here. It's a draw. I was gonna do that. Good game. Hakugei, definitely MVP on the human side, and I don't know. Just looking at kills, ReDMaN and CassidY, I honestly did not see enough of the match to say it individually, but they did pretty good. Possibly CassidY. Hakugei, don't even know how to say his name. He gets all the awards, let's put it that way. eoN should have won, but it's a tie. Okay, so next week it looks like it's SoV versus whoever wins Evo versus Sun. My bets are on Evo.
Thank you.
To be quiet.
Thank you.
And if eoN wants to play, they can play the loser.
I need